Hey, so I thought I just wanted to talk about my ambitions today about language learning, particularly the three languages that I'm thinking about at the moment. Um, right now, it's about 2 or 3 weeks until I return back to Australia. I'm currently living in Japan, um, in a working holiday. I studied Japanese in high school, and I am currently studying in Japan here and there, but mainly working. And the way that I've been studying in Japan so far has been just with a website called Bunpro, and I have been, copying out the um, grammar rules and the example sentences as well, and looking at the kanji. And I don't know many kanji right now. I'd probably say that I know maybe 100 or 150 kanji, um, and I really want to improve that. And my goal, when New Year's came around, my goal was to reach N3 by the end of this year, and I think that would be a good platform for when I go into university. And my university will be uh, Monash, Australia, in Victoria, Melbourne. I'm very excited. I'm very happy to go to Monash. I'll probably be studying Japanese um, in my major, and my minor will be international relations. Um, so that's my goal. That's my goal for Japanese right now. I couldn't say that my Japanese is too good, but I'm definitely trying. And then on to my second language, which is Korean, and I am a big nerd. I love esports, League of Legends, Korean esports, and that's my main motivation. I watch it nearly every day, and I um, think the language, culture, food, and all of that is just great. So I can read Hangul, but I can't do much else. I can say hello, I can say goodbye, I can say thank you. That's about it. But just before I left Australia to come to Japan, I ordered two textbooks. I ordered Talk to Me in Korean Volume 1 and Talk to Me in Korean Volume 2, and I am going to be completing those over this year, 2018. And the reason I want to complete those so quickly is because I'm going to Korea this year. I will be going to Busan and Seoul, most likely, because I will be attending the League of Legends World Championship. Um, I know it's nerdy, but I that's what I like, and that's how I'm gonna learn my language. So hopefully that's fun. Hopefully I can make some good progress, even though I'm trying to get N3 in Japanese at the same time. So um, yeah, that's my ambition for Korean. And then Mandarin, number three. So here in Japan, most of the people I work with are foreigners, particularly Taiwanese. So I have been surrounded by as much, uh, you know, Mandarin and Taiwanese as I have been Japanese. And I have been learning about Taiwan and the way that Mandarin works, and the way that the Taiwanese language is different from the Mandarin language. And I think that is fascinating, and I'm very excited to learn more. I don't know anything right now, but personally, I think Mandarin is it's definitely the future politically, economically. Um, I, you know, there's some things that I'm not very super in love with. It's a huge country, huge history. There's a lot of things to talk about. But the language is definitely important, and I think that acquiring the language throughout my life will just help propel um, my usefulness, my employability, and just like I think it'll be so fun to be able to go to Korea, go to Taiwan, go to Hong Kong, Macau, everywhere. I'm interested in even places like Tibet. I think Tibet is amazing, and I'd love to go to Tibet. I love the food all over China, and I am currently thinking that I might throw myself in the deep end, and start studying Mandarin at university. Um, just in a diploma of languages at Monash University. So my major will be Japanese. I'll be minoring in international relations, and I will also be concurrently doing a diploma in Mandarin Chinese. So by the end of that, I will be able to pretty comprehensively speak Japanese. You know, speak some Mandarin, very enough to get around, and have the international relation skills to back that up. And I think that is about it for my language learning goals. So to recap, Japanese N3. I want to complete the Talk to Me in Korean books so that I can have a good time in Korea. And then number 3 is Mandarin. And my study goals for Mandarin aren't very high at the moment, but I think, and I think learning at university, I will be starting from scratch. Of course, it will be useful to learn the first 100 characters, the most used characters, and just some basic sentence structures. But I won't be, breaking my back over learning Mandarin because I think most of that will be done in school. I believe it's very hard to kind of start out by myself, no resources. I mean, I've got the internet, but maybe I'm just making excuses. But I'll definitely have made some progress in the next few years once I do it at university, and yeah. So then I should be conversational in that. The big three: Japanese, Korean, Mandarin. That's my goal. And alright, thank you.